Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he fires one that's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Push him back.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
To the sideline and
the throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Vic Beasley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week.
They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play
line.
caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Gmakaveli05's
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch your football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board.
Complete to
That
Miles
winds up being a
Gaskin.
4-yard loss. Michael leads to 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that? Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
Demetrius Harris.
A big play there on the catch and run.
New York.
73 yards. Now Hundley. This is caught. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Your trip ends here.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man-winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those handles. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Now that's a mound of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And they're going to get the 1st down here as he's up to the 14.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now they go screen, it's complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now Tua. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Buying time to his left. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Strip that ball. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
A gain of 12. First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's third.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down the middle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing. Wait, and got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. Third down here. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. It's complete to Parker, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Right there, 56. Wild Bill.
This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Another run with Gaskin. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
On the play.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Here's Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly
Jason Sanders
and
on
knocked
for the
it
field
free.
goal. A 19-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll bring them back within 4.
Makes the score
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey,
the Jets take
got some
over
points,
first and
as you
10.
said, inching their way back
At their own
in.
25-yard line.
To go out and get that victory.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's got room. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
Gain.
A big run there by Johnson. 51 yards on the ground. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going for the deep. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown,
Demetrius Harris. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Makes the score Jets 17, Dolphins 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. You don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
First
to let him get settled
New
back
York.
in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
brings up second
well, you
and
certainly
1.
have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
A gain of 29 yards.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive and until there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Hundley's pass.
A gain of 6
complete
there on
to Demir Bird.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
With the score
back now
Jets
in Miami.
17.
The Dolphins at 14. The line ready for their next drive. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery a moment ago. And now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And all the way up to the 49.
That's good.
A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hundley. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Back to throw now on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. This is Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Tevin Coleman, the ball carrier.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
From 3 yards out, and the Jets are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground, and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch, and the score. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
First down Miami
line.
as they get set to start the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes... He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Tua going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got to... Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Tua now on first down. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Hey, check 24. 52 blaster. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I got one.
Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
Complete
That was a
to
simple
Devontae
throw and
Parker.
catch, but even with that completion,
on the play.
0 yards
Leads
gained,
to second
so they're
and
behind
goal.
schedule on
At
down
the
and
Jets'
distance.
I think
5-yard
they were
line.
hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 24. Dolphins
Now after
21.
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair
made
catch
at
is
the
signaled for
25-yard
and
line.
taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly
Johnson,
right.
the
They've
ball
got to get
carrier.
a first down and make them
The
use up
tackle made
all
at
their
the
timeouts
36-yard
in order to
line.
feel like they have this
A
one in
gain of
hand.
11 on the play. First down,
Not
Jets.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
3 buzz. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Number 26,
Now the
Kevin
Dolphins going to
Coleman,
burn the
the ball
first of their
carrier.
timeouts.
Bernard
As they'll talk
McKinney
things
on the
over
tackle.
prior to this upcoming 2nd down
A
play.
gain of a yard.
So 2nd and 9,
Brings up
and you'd have to
2nd
figure
and
just
9
about all 11
at the
probably crashing the
37-yard
line here.
line.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets them right
Ty
around
Johnson,
the 43.
the ball carrier.
The Dolphins going to take
Taken
their
down
2nd
at the
timeout
43-yard line.
as they'll get it with just
A gain
under
of
90
6 yards.
seconds remaining.
And it's 3rd down.
They go to Johnson again. Oh, they hit him in the
Johnson
backfield, and
again,
he
the
will
ball
not
carrier.
escape. And
Jerome
that is not
Baker
going to
in
get
on
it
the tackle.
done.
When people talk
Brave
about plays
man
being
in
blown
punt
up, that's
formation
exactly
for the
what they're
Jets.
talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is taken at the 18. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
First and 10.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away. We have to fight another down.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Flushed out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
To throw is Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Parker. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
44, Mike, 44. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
I mean, we've been watching this one right here and gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better. And try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better
first down,
as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. But it's going to be second down. Back to throw.
I'm coming after you.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Demir Bird. It's third down and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.